Soil testing is an excellent method for estimating the fertility status of a soil, providing a valuable information for developing sound fertility management program.
By soil testing, a farmer will be able to know the status of their soil, and from that a farmer can also be able to be advised on soil correction remedies, and the farmer can also be advised on the fertilizer to use based on any crop that they want to use to grow.
There are 4 critical steps to soil tests: sampling, analysis, interpretation, and recommendation. When sampling, you can do it randomly or systematically, but you need 10 to 15 scoops of soil from different locations of the farm.
Ideally, to take a soil sample, there are things that we look at. One, we have to look at the topography of your field. We have to look at the soil type. We have to look at the historical use of that farm, so that at the end of it, once we've done the soil analysis, and you want us to give you a recommendation, because our core service, as I had mentioned earlier, is soil testing with fertilizer recommendation. We just don't give fertilizer, we just don't do analysis and just give you a report.
To help farmers to collect the soil in the right manner, CropNuts Laboratory Services has trained 170 field agents stationed in different parts of the country.
We have this initiative called Daktari wa Udongo. It's an initiative for smallholder farmers, a soil testing service for smallholder farmers. The way it works, we have field agents in over 170 field agents strategically placed in Kenya. We've trained these guys on how to take soil samples, because at the end of the day, your results, your soil analysis results directly relate to the type of sample, the quality of the sample that was taken to your farm, from your farm, yeah?
After collecting the soil samples, the soil is then taken to the lab where it is registered and labeled. Air dried for 2 to 3 days at room temperature, then sifted.
Generated from reception.
It is weighed, then taken for analysis.
And my final weight there is 0.1003.
The whole procedure takes 7 to 10 days. Farmers are advised to do soil testing after harvesting. They should also test their soils at least once in 3 years.
Ideally, the best time to do soil testing is after harvest. Yeah. Once you've harvested your crop, the previous crop definitely had different nutrient removal requirements. So it is always advisable that you do soil analysis immediately after harvest, so that you have time. Our Daktari wa Udongo service, the soil testing for smallholder farmers, costs 2,000 shillings. Yeah. Now, as a farmer, imagine this case, you're testing your soils at 2,000 shillings, and if you implement the recommendations that we give you and your soils are corrected, by soil correction we mean your nutrition, the elements are in balance, you'll have to test your soil after 3 to 4 years.
According to John Mungai, an agronomist with CropNuts, soil testing is the initial step to become a successful farmer. Understanding soil helps farmers to make the right decisions.
In agriculture, in farming, in the 21st century, what we recommend, what we need every other farmer to do is to do sustainable farming. And by sustainable farming, we mean start by soil testing. Because from soil testing, we'll recommend that you balance your nutrients, you balance your pH, you balance your salts, you balance your elements in the soils. Yeah. And this means that at the end of the day, you're not going to be realizing losses, because these soils will be a good platform. They'll create that dynamic cycle with the crop that you want to plant, and in the end, you'll be getting high yields.
Recent results from soil testing in 164 sub-counties show that most soils are deprived of necessary nutrients needed in crop production. The study found that the most limiting nutrient in the production of maize in all the districts were those required in large amounts, namely nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. The result further revealed that of the soil sampled, 67% were low in zinc, micronutrient, and 89% in organic matter. There is therefore great need for farmers to do soil testing to reverse the situation and increase the nutritional levels of the soils for sustainable agriculture. Marete Selvin, GBS News.